It's me, Mario!
Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick review here of this the Hori Mario Kart Racing Wheel Pro Deluxe and show you how it works on the new Nintendo Switch 2. So I have a couple of games here loaded up. I've messed around with it a little bit so far, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. I think I only paid 80 bucks, $80 US on Amazon for it. But about the wheel itself, it's mainly plastic. It's not as doesn't feel as heavy or sturdy as like say a Logitech wheel or anything. But it's still decent. Like even though it's plastic, has a pretty good feel to it. The size of it is about the same size as a Logitech. I'll actually show you here. This is my G29 wheel. So just to give you a size comparison, you know, it's basically about the same size, maybe just a hair smaller. But anyway, it seems to be the same size when you're playing it. And also, here's the pedals. It just comes with the accelerator and the brake. You know, there's no clutch or anything. But they also seem pretty decent. I mean, for being plastic, they seem alright. The only quality-wise I would complain about is the paddle shifters. They're like really thin. They feel like if you pulled them hard, they might break. Probably not, but they just feel flimsy. I mean, they could have just made it out of, you know, a thicker, sturdier plastic, and it would have felt a lot better. But other than that, all the other buttons, the pedals, everything else seems to work pretty well. You can adjust the degrees on the fly of the turning radius of 270 and 180. So that's really easy to do. You can assign buttons, which is pretty easy. You just hold in the assign button for 3 seconds. The LED will blink. Then you press what button you're going to be programming, and it'll blink faster to let you know it recognizes it. And then you press whatever button on here, one of the assignable buttons, and then it'll assign it to say your pedals or wherever you want to put it. So anyway, it's pretty decent. You can pretty much adjust it to play a lot of games. You can also adjust sensitivity. It has like 7 levels of that, and you can also adjust the dead zone, which again there's 7 levels of that as well. So you can really kind of tailor it to what you need. There's a lot of adjustments in here you can do to fit your own personal driving preference, I guess. So anyway, so I just plug it in right off the bat. There's no power cord or anything needed. The wheels just plug it, or the pedals just plug into the wheel with a looks like a little phone jack, like a modular plug, and then a USB from the wheel goes in and plugs into your Switch docking station. This was meant for Switch 1. It came out quite a while ago, years ago. So it works on Switch 1, and I wanted to see if it worked on Switch 2, and it does, which is pretty cool. So, so yeah, that's about it. So we'll just take it for a spin. So you just plug it in, and it recognizes it as a Pro controller, as you can see on the screen here. It'll say USB controller or whatever. But anyway, it just functions just like a regular controller, like in the menu and everything, and in game. So, all right, so we're gonna jump into Mario Kart World here, and I'll show you how it works. Basically, for this game, it works right off the bat. Didn't really have to adjust anything, which is great. The pedals work, all the functions, the steering. I always set, it seems like most of the games play best, at least in my preference, for the 180 degree steering rather than the 270. 270 just seems a little too loose. You have to turn too much to control it. So for me, so far the 180's been great on everything. And again, you can change it very quickly just on the wheel itself. So it works on the menu just as normal, like a regular controller would. You can control everything from here, from the wheel. We'll jump into Mario Kart World here. I haven't played this too much yet, just a few times, so bear with me. Just press the paddles to start it. Just do a single player race, Grand Prix. Might as well go with the typical Mario. Do the 150cc. So we're going to go ahead and change it to 180 now. It starts out at 270 degree turning. So if you just press the assign and the ZR button, the LED lights up letting you know that it changed it. If you want to change it the other way to the 270, you just hit assign and ZL, and then the other one will light up. So, but now it's on 180, which, like I said, is for me. I think it's the best way, the best handling. But there doesn't seem to be any delay or anything. It's just like a regular controller, which is great. But let's see here. You can see it handles pretty good. It's pretty responsive. And you just use the left paddle to use your items. But yeah, like I said, everything works right off the bat from Mario Kart, which makes sense. I guess that's what it was designed for originally. And it also plays very well on the regular Nintendo Switch, the original, with like Mario Kart 8. Again, there's no force feedback, so that might be a deal breaker for a lot of people. But actually, in these types of games, I don't really mind it. And the instruction manual is pretty good. It shows you how to like assign the buttons and what the original buttons are starting out, how to clear the assignments. Basically, it's pretty good, and you do everything right from the wheel, and it's really quick. But the tension on it, you can also set the tension as well, and the sensitivity. If you can make it a little tighter, a little harder to turn, or looser, whatever your preference is. But as I said, so far, I really like it, especially for the price. This would be a cool like little project if you just wanted to make like a little cart build. Be easy to throw in a racing build cabinet or something without breaking the bank. So there we go. There's Mario Kart World. Works great. As you can see, there's just like no delay in the steering. I don't know how it'll show in the video, but there's not. It's just like if you were using a controller. I've tried it both ways. So we'll try a different game here and see what it looks like. Okay, we're just gonna back out here. Just press the home button. I guess we'll try, we'll just do them in order, I guess. We'll do Outrun real quick. This is Outrun from the Sega ages. You can get it on the Wii Shop, or yeah, the Wii Shop, Nintendo Wii Shop. Obviously a classic. So everything works with this right off the bat as well. The shifter is the right paddle. So again, actually pretty fun to play with it. Whoops. But there we go. There's Outrun. Let's try another one. Go Horizon Chase Turbo. Awesome game. Kind of a newer take on an older style racer. Just jump into a race as fast as we can here. Let's do this one. So again, everything with this game works right off the bat. The pedals, buttons, steering's good. Oops. I forget which, the boost, there we go. The boost. Oh. So yeah, this one's actually really fun. I mean, they're all fun to play, but some are a little better than others, but this one has a really good feel to it as well. Pretty fun with the wheel. The quality of driving is not the wheel, that's just me. You guys seen other videos I've done, I'm not the best, but I do enjoy doing it. The style and handling of this game is awesome as well. Great. So there we go. Basically everything, again, works right off the bat. So there's a couple of games, as you can see, it's going to work right off the bat. You don't even have to do anything, unless you want to just change quick the preference of the degrees of steering. So we'll just go ahead and hop in to another one. And I'll try to find one here that I think that you have to reassign buttons. I think, is it Asphalt Legends Unite? Let's give this one a shot. And if you're thinking about buying this, I would recommend it. 2 thumbs up. But if you want a more in-depth review about the wheel itself and everything, this one's basically just showing you what it is, how it works, and how it plays on some of the games. But Mad Little Pixel that has a great YouTube video on this wheel that he did. So you might want to check that out if you're considering buying it. So we'll just jump into a fast game here. And I don't remember if this one, I don't remember if this one works right off the bat or not. I think this one you have to change something. Oh, maybe not. Well, it seems to brake, gas, pedals work. Yeah, this one actually plays right off the bat too. There, it's just doing the tutorial thing since it's the first race. But it actually seems pretty good. Yikes. Oh no. Yikes. Boost. So that one's not bad. I mean, I don't know, something just seems a little off with it. Maybe because I'm used to playing with the steering, with the Logitech for this type of game. But it works. It seems decent on it. I don't know, like some games I noticed, like with the controller you're supposed to go left, like with the you hold an analog stick while you're turning or something, or like certain buttons, if it has something like that, obviously you can't do it because it doesn't have analog. So there might be some options you're limited to, but as far as just jumping in and driving, it seems to work pretty well. So let's try another one here. Burnout Paradise. I have a lot of racing games for Switch. I transferred my Switch original to the Switch 2, so all my games are on the Switch 2 now. I used to have this as my racing setup, a Switch, the original Switch, and I used a Brooks Resolution with my G29 steering wheel. It seemed to work okay, enough to get you by, but there was a delay, like, and just in the controls and inputs, so I didn't really care for it too much. I mean, playing on PC with the Logitech G29 is obviously way better. But again, with that adapter, the Brooks Resolution, for the original Switch, it was it was a little delayed. I mean, it was still fun to play, but anyway, I'll do one on that with the Logitech and on the Switch too, and see what that looks like. That'll be a different video, but I'll show you what that's like. This game always takes forever to start, but it is a fun game. It's actually fun as hell. I like this game a lot. Go with legendary cars. Oh, I got all like these are like knockoffs of the movie cars. Obviously, that's supposed to be Ghostbusters, Knight Rider, Dukes of Hazzard, Back to the Future. Anyway, we'll just do this, I guess. The Ghostbusters knockoff. Alright. So the pedals aren't working. That means for this game the buttons A and B weren't brake and accelerator. Because by default the accelerator's A and the brake is B. That's what most racing games, that's what the controls are. But there's a lot that are a little different, like this might have used the triggers or something. So basically in this case you're just going to find out, oh, that's the view. Alright, so ZL is the brake in reverse, and I'm guessing ZR. Yep, ZR. So you can actually control it with the button, you know, if you don't have to use the pedals, obviously. But if you want to assign them here. Alright, so to assign these, you just hold in the assign button, and you'll see the LED blink here. Then you press what you want to program, which is the accelerator. Leave off, it'll blink, and I want it to be this button, and then it stays constant green. So now that one's set. So now I want to assign my brake. I'm going to assign into a brake, press the brake, and then hit the button I want it to be. Okay, so now we should be good to go. There we go, gas, brake, alright. That works. There we go, there's the boost. And if I wanted to change the boost button or whatever, you can easily do that. You can change any button basically the way you want. But once again, it works pretty good on this. I'm pretty surprised with this wheel and the quality of it and the way it functions. Oops. Again, don't mind my crappy driving. But as you can see, it handles pretty good. And again, this is on, I just kept it on the 180 degrees. Oops. Alright, yeah, that was my bad. Alright, so that was a good one to show how you can remap the buttons easily. Only takes a few seconds. And one more, let's see what else. We'll give Disney Speedstorm a shot here. I'm not much of a YouTuber. I just wanted to share the experience with this wheel and how it worked for the Switch 2 and on certain games. So if you consider getting it, obviously we all love racing games, or you wouldn't be in the group. So this will just give you an idea if you know it's an option. Plus, it's a lot cheaper option than say buying a Logitech, which is going to run you about, I don't know, you can get them on sale, I guess, but 150 to 300 or whatever. And again, this you can usually find for around 80 bucks. This is a free game, by the way, Disney Speedstorm. So if you have a Switch, I highly recommend it. It's pretty cool. Kind of like a Disney's version of Mario Kart. I wouldn't say it's as good as Mario Kart, but it is fun. And best of all, it's free. It has in-game purchases, of course, but that's just to buy like certain things. So you can easily play it without having to buy anything. It always takes a while to load up too for some reason. All right, here we go. Alright, gas is working. buttons here. Alright, so that's A. So we want A to be our brake, so we're going to reassign that. Because keep in mind, it's still assigned from the last game. But to clear all the assignments, you can just hold in assign and press the hold in assign to the LED blinks, and then press the home button, and it clears all the just takes it back to default, clears all the assignments you had. There is a way to just clear certain ones or whatever, but right now we're just going to reassign the brake. So the brake is, whoops, what was it again? A. Okay, so I'm going to hold this in until it blinks. I'm going to press the brake pedal, and then we're going to press A. There we go. And there it is. All right. So now we got it working. Nice. Yeah, it seems to work pretty decent on this, actually. Whoops. Guess I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, so I'd say all in all for this, it's great. I definitely recommend it. Again, especially for the price point. But the main downfalls is there's no force feedback or anything. So if you're really into that, you probably wouldn't care for this wheel that much. But if it doesn't bother you, like I said, you can see the wheel tightness, and you can adjust it. So it's actually pretty cool for what it is. So that's it, guys. Hopefully gives you an idea what the wheel's like for this, and I'll do a version. You can also use it on PC, so I'll do a video with it on PC as well, as a separate video, and then I'll do one with the Logitech G29 on the Switch with the Brooks resolution adapter, probably within the next few days or week. Anyway, that's it, guys. Take care.